Austin, Texas here, racing the eSeniors Constructors Championship, and we are at Kyalami, which is in South Africa. My team is Aston Martin Team USA. Unfortunately, Harrison, my teammate, is not able to participate in this race, but we see all these beautiful team liveries here. We see the Danish team there, red and white, and so on. Starting P9. Pretty good for this track for me. Pretty pleased with that. Mr. Christopher in front of me here. I'm doing a cheeky pass. I'm passing Mr. Christopher, and I am tucking in here in a moment behind the South African driver here, Witten. He started in P4, so I'm not really sure what happened in the start for him. But we're getting into the car here as we're chasing him down. Try to get the rhythm, get the tires, tire heat, and the pressure to come up to a comfortable level. I'm kind of peeking on the inside a little bit, and I have Mr. Bywater behind me, and we're gonna see quite a lot of him as well as Mr. Christopher. So I really like this track. It's really difficult, but once you have the rhythm, it's a nice flowing track. We're going downhill here. This is the little hairpin, and then we're going downhill. Kind of beautiful view there over the landscape, and this track looks really awesome at night. Certainly if you do it like a sunset or sunrise or something like that. So yeah. So, looking a little bit on the inside there for with Mr. Witten. Coming to the end of the first lap, and I don't think there has been really any big issues on track at this point. Coming around the last turn, and we see Mr. Bywater is in my rear view mirror, an ever-presence there. So we're looking back. I'm gonna see he's really working hard to try find some opportunity to pass. It's not easy to pass on this track. There are a couple of places. And here we see Witten. He goes out wide and loses traction. So all of a sudden I am in P6. Pretty good start as we sit here in lap number 2. So going inside here, inside the car again. Coming up the hill. This is kind of a blind, and you just have to position you just right. And I'm going a little tight there. I've had better success kind of opening up that turn, so you get good speed down the downhill here. So speaking about good speed downhill, we have Bywater now getting really close, getting racy, and really getting close. Such good driving here. Coming in the last turn as we complete lap number 2. All right, now we are at end of lap 3. So Bywater has been keeping pace with me, and here we're coming downhill, and he gets a good run on me. I'm really carefully getting into the line here, and he's kind of overcommitting a little bit, so he's going really wide there, and unfortunately, as you see there, he's losing 2 positions from that. Very unfortunate. Good for me though. So now I have the South African behind me that's doing his home race. So forward to lap number 8. So P6 still. Bywater has now been able to recover and is now firmly parked behind me here. You see I have the Team USA livery on the 823 Aston Martin. And here comes Bywater. And he comes up next to me and going on the outside in that turn. And he has really good traction here. Look at that. And there he takes the inside. Such a good move. That's really, really beautiful. And I'm going wide there for good measure. So that really solidifies Bywater's success there. Going to lap 14. Now we have Mr. Holmes. So as I advanced in the beginning there, I knew I was passing a couple of fast drivers, and Bywater and Holmes were certainly two of those. So we have Holmes here in his Bentley, and I know he's quicker than me, so I don't want to fight too hard. But here I actually do a mistake. I don't give this away, but I just missed my braking point, and I had to struggle a little bit to not going completely off track. So that gives Holmes this position. So he's now in P7 and I'm in P8. So now we jump into lap 22. So who is behind me now? Mr. Christopher. I'm still holding Mr. Holmes in my sights. I know later on he's struggling with fuel, and I wonder if he's now actually having a little fuel saving here, because I'm actually keeping pace with him, which is very unusual, certainly him driving the Bentley. But I do have Christopher behind me, and we're gonna have a wonderful time together here. So I'm putting on the rear view cam here. So Christopher is really reeling me in here. And I think I was doing pretty good last, but I think, now we've been racing so much together here, everyone, so we know which ones have the pace, the same pace, and who doesn't. So I'm just holding on here. So yeah, kind of similar to where Bywater was passing. Look at this. It's such a good move. He has good traction and good placement. And I have no defense to that. Obviously, I could bump into him, but that's not how we race here with eSeniors. It's just such a wonderful time here. So I'm trying to maybe get a little on the inside, but I'm going a little wide here, and I just can't recover that. And I got lost a little traction there. So now we have Kai Schaefer from the Danish team behind me, kind of smelling blood in the water as we are battling here. Losing a little bit of pace. So going on the inside the car here. So now Mr. Christopher is now 2 seconds ahead of me. We're cutting to lap 23, and I'm coming here still kind of keeping pace with him. And he goes a little bit awkward over that hump there, so I'm able to get a little bit closer to him. And he gets on the curb a little bit, so I'm gaining here. Going. This is very awkward turn here, and then to the right it's really hard to place yourself right, so you can actually go full throttle up here. Here's that blind hairpin, and Christopher goes wide. I get a little slide, and we're going downhill, still in hot pursuit. Kai Schaefer is now 2.3 behind, so I don't worry too much about an attack there. So he goes over the curb there. Now I've caught up with him pretty good. I'm half a second behind. So we're coming up here. I think this would be then lap number 24. Still staying with him. Turn 1. We still have Holmes in front of us. So I think he's actually fuel saving at this point. So here Christopher goes a little bit wide. So here I'm actually really able to hook up with him. I'm going on the outside and hope to get enough momentum to get inside. Taking the outside view here. Yeah, I'm able to go do the inside. Coming up on the next turn, I have the inside there too. Side by side. This is such fun racing. Mr. Christopher is doing a great job here. He's cutting the corner a little bit, getting out on the curb. So I still have the inside. So this is very similar to what we did before, but he was actually on the inside. But he gets such a run on the outside. It's amazing. And I have the inside on the next turn. And obviously then he has the inside on the right-hander. And here I hope to be able to do over and under, but I didn't get traction. So he's actually able to just get in front of me on that quick right-hander, and we're coming into the last turn of that lap. I mean, that's such a classic racing, and Mr. Christopher here just should have a standing ovation as we're coming through the grandstands here. Lap 28. I'm still with Christopher and Holmes. So here Holmes have definitely started to fuel save. So Christopher is about to catch him here. So that slows him down. So I'm able to come up to him. And Schaefer is still an ever-present danger behind us. So Christopher is really putting pressure here now on Holmes. And I'm taking the inside line. Super stupid. Look at that. Oh, that's so bad. I'm so embarrassed. I got too excited and feel really bad. But I was waiting to make sure that Mr. Christopher was able to get out in front of me. But we lost the position to Schaefer, unfortunately. But I think actually Christopher will get a penalty for a previous infraction. So at the end of the day, the race ends here. I'm in P10, probably gonna end up P9 after stewards have been looking at the whole race. So anyway, I really appreciate you watching this. I hope you liked the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining.